still in the game, it's time for the next question. Sophia stayed up all last night watching what movie? Okay, reveal your answers, guys.
I don't have that many art skills, so I was really trying to drown out the annoying chatter from the model, which I kind of regret in retrospect.
The correct answer is Pretty Woman. Mario, you are the only one that got it right. Very well done.
I thought, wow, she's talking a lot. And a light went off my head and I went, I need to listen to this woman. This challenge isn't going to be about drawing her. It's going to be about listening what she has to say.
Okay, guys, your partners are all waiting for you in your rooms. Why don't you grab your sketches, and then I will see you all for the ladies' challenge. Have fun.
Congratulations, Mario.
Hey, thanks.
Well played.
I have a picture.
I drew a boob. One boob. You don't appreciate a woman by objectifying her. That's like a typical chauvinistic male view of a woman.
So you didn't listen to her when she was talking?
I was
Just like you don't listen to me when I'm talking?
Cherie really ripped me a new one when she saw my sketch.
That's the best thing you found on her.
Well, I mean, the best thing that I can draw. I put a lot of effort into the sketch, actually. I mean, even though it's only one boob, it's a boob drawn with love.
Appreciating a woman is not looking at her boobs or her body or her naked body. Appreciating a woman is listening to what she has to say, and that's where most men mess up, because guys don't listen to what we have to say. You might as well just have drawn her crotch. I guess it's not your fault. There's a naked lady in front of you. What are you supposed to do?
You want to see the picture I drew? You know what we had to do?
No.
This is what we had to do.
Oh my God. At first I was like, oh my God, he drew me. I'm like, ew, I don't look like that, first of all. And second of all, why would he draw me naked? Weird.
The challenge wasn't actually drawing her. The actual challenge was listening to her.
Did you listen?
Yes, I listened, and we won.
Shut up! We did. Oh my God, I'm so happy! You did so good, Mario! The most important thing a guy can do is listen to you. And the fact that Mario does listen to girls, like, he's gonna make somebody really happy. Yes, I'm so excited!
Knowing that Matt didn't win, I do feel pressure to win this challenge just because it's become Blondes against Cherie and I.
Are you ready for your challenge?
Guess I have to be, don't I?
How are you feeling about aeronautics?
Pretty spacey.
I like that. That's good.
Like, I mean, I get it, but if I had to do like a museum tour, we'd be in trouble.
Welcome to the California Science Center Air and Space Museum.
I love museums. I don't go as much as I'd like. Last time I was in a museum was probably a couple weeks ago.
I have no idea the last time I was in a museum. Maybe like kindergarten or something.
Ladies, it's time to put your newfound knowledge of planes and space travel to the test. Each of you is going to give a tour to a real-life group of museum visitors.
When Mike revealed the challenge, I was like, no, how can they do this to us?
Please welcome Ken Phillips, the curator of the Air and Space Gallery. Mr. Phillips will join each group on the tours and then judge who does the best job. Guys, you will be able to tag along with your partner's groups, but you can't say anything.
First thing I thought of was, Cherie or I need to win this challenge, or I'm going into the elimination round.
After Mario won the challenge, I definitely felt like, okay, if I mess up, it won't really matter as much because we're already safe. All right, how are you guys doing today? My name is Nadia. So the Bell X1 is right there, and In 1957, it was flown by a pilot named Chuck Yeager.
As soon as Nadia started talking, she was very polite and very professional, and she really nailed it.
Okay.
Okay, we're looking up at the Bell X-1. It's the first aircraft to travel at the speed of sound.
During today's challenge, I was definitely pretty impressed by how much Andrew was able to learn in the past 24 hours.
Hi, my name is Cherie, and I'm so pleased to have you guys here today.
Cherie did extremely well on the Bell X-1. The fact that it was next to the helicopter could have fooled other people.
Here we have the Bell X-1, which is a helicopter. They also were used in the series MASH to take soldiers from bomb sites to the hospitals. And riding a helicopter is really fun. It's really fun.
Okay, guys, you look up above you. This is the 1902 Wright glider. It was constructed by Orville and Wilbur Wright.
I tried to go through all of Cece's study material and condense it down into what I thought was going to be most important. And it felt like, in a way, that she didn't really study it.
And it was called the glider because it glides.
I was a little concerned when Jenny started the Wright brothers station by pointing at the small model of a supersonic jet by our feet.
This was the 1902 Wright glider. This is a smaller version, of course.
Tell me, how did they control the airplane?
I didn't really understand the question, and the more he asked, the more confused I was. Because it was balanced, and the air flew, the airfoil through the wings.
How could the Wright brothers possibly control something like that?
Well, it looks like there are brakes.
Oh, crap.
And on to our next exhibit, finally. Ready to move on. Come on.
Okay. Over here we have the Mercury Redstone 2 capsule. So I'm on the third one, and I'm thinking this isn't so bad. If I can just pull through, I might be able to win this.
And for, you know, just making sure that humans could actually survive this flight, they sent up a chimpanzee.
And this chimp's name was Ham.
She knew all about Ham, the chimpanzee, and I was just like, well, we're gonna win this. She's doing really, really well.
I believe this is a satellite.
Jenny Lee had no idea what the Mercury Redstone capsule was.
There are many satellites and some are in here, but
This one is particularly awesome.
this one is not one of the satellites.
This is actually a telescope.
No.
The Mercury Redstone capsule was rough because it was right in front of her and she was like looking everywhere else.
Mercury Redstone capsule is going to be...
I was a little like, oh man, this is ridiculous.
This
Here we are at the Viking lander. It was the first spacecraft to actually land on Mars.
So here we are at the Viking lander.
Jenny started off by saying that the Viking lander landed on the moon,
It did some work on the moon.
which she then corrected to
Mercury?
Mars.
And there's a lot to know about Mars. I think we just found out that there's some plant life up there.
Life on Mars? That's when I knew we were toast.
We're now at the Viking lander. This is
The Viking lander, that was just very terrible. I knew that I hadn't won. At that point, I was hoping for Cherie's victory. And then next we have Sputnik 1. Sputnik 1 was actually the very first thing to go into outer space.
And which object is it again?
This is great. I'm like, that's a satellite, that looks like a satellite, that looks like a satellite, so I'm gonna guess that one.
Actually, you know what? That looks like a satellite to me.
That is, but that's pretty big. It's actually that one there. You're
Okay.
right. You were on the right track at first.
When she identified Sputnik as the large satellite, I just think to myself, pack your bags, baby girl. We're going to elimination.
Okay, ladies, Dr. Phillips has rated each of your tours, and the results are in.
When the girls came out, they all looked horrified after they had done their tour, so I thought, okay, maybe I still have a shot at this.
The winner is Nadia.
When I found out I won the challenge, I was so excited. I just felt so good about myself.
Told you you're gonna win.
She was thrilled. She couldn't contain herself. She was so proud of herself, and that felt good.
Congratulations, you guys were already safe from elimination, and now you guys have to pick 2 teams to send to the elimination. And we will find out who you choose tomorrow. Good luck with your decision, and I will see you then.
The fact that Mario and Nadia won both challenges puts them in a really powerful position.
Nadia, who would you eliminate if you had the opportunity? Are you serious? Yeah.
The whole blonde gaggle is obviously a huge influence on Nadia's decision because if she, sends one of them, they're not going to put her in the cool group anymore.
I feel like I'm put on the spot right now. I'm sorry.
I think the blondes are running the show to some extent, and I'm not 100% comfortable with it. It's just going to be incredibly hard to talk to her about it because, she has her friends. What's wrong?
I feel stupid crying. I just feel like I'm really confused. I just feel bad. I don't know what the right decision is. And they're my good friends,
But you just met them.
But I'm different than them.
You are totally different than them. Megan and Cecile. Those are the girls that deserve to go home because they're not trying hard enough. They're not benefiting from this experience. Cece and Megan, I don't think they want to do anything. They don't care.
The blonde clique is going to have to turn on each other after the next elimination, so I don't see any reason for Nadia and Mario not to break it up right now.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Mario, yesterday you won the Art of Listening Challenge. Nadia, you won the Tour Guide Challenge. Together, you swept the day, and you now have the power to choose 2 teams who will be facing off in the elimination room. All right, so Mario, who is the first team that you're going to send?
It's so hard having to send 2 of our friends into elimination. I mean, all this work just to go home. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Well, it was a really hard decision, and it was really awful that we had to pick 2 teams. But unfortunately, there are eliminations in the game, and that is why we have chosen Cherie and Pio.
I'm really not surprised. Cherie and I have a very interesting relationship where the woman just nags and the guy just listens, basically.
Okay, Cherie and Pio, you're headed to the elimination room. Let's find out who you'll be competing against. Nadia, who is the other team you'll be sending?
The feeling to send somebody home is awful. I couldn't look at them. Before I say who the team is, I just want to say to you guys that both Mario and I are really thankful to have met all you, and it's nothing personal. And with that, we pick Andrea and Matt.
It's tempting to send somebody into the elimination that thinks they're safe, but it would possibly be bad for Nadia and I in the long run.
I knew that Matt and myself's name was going to come out of Nadia's mouth. This feels like high school all over again.
Okay, Cherie and Pio, Andrea and Matt, you are headed to the elimination room. By the end of the night, 1 team will be headed home. So, head upstairs, pack your bags, and say your goodbyes, and then I will see you in the elimination room.
Nadia, I think that you're a good person, but you get caught up in this cliquish and this and that, and I just don't understand why you would fall to the peer pressure of these girls.
I hate that, she had to say that to me, because I didn't mean to, hurt her.
It's just sad that we should be setting such a better example. Right now, I think it's all about being cool and who's the coolest, and that's not cool. I won't lie to you guys, I just feel like this place is unreasonably cliquish, and I just think that it's sad that we're trying to teach the guys to be comfortable in their own skin, and we can't even be comfortable as females.
Watching the girls interact makes me actually much happier with how the guys interact socially. All the guys are friends with all the other guys. There's no one who's ostracized. I think there's a lot about social interaction that the girls can learn from the guys.
I would like to stay in the house, as I feel I have a lot of issues left to resolve. Possibly with myself, definitely with Cherie.
I do want to stay because it's a game. It just sucks that if I did stay, it would be without Cherie.
Pio and Cherie, Andrea and Matt, welcome to the elimination room. I'm going to give each of you 2 questions that will test the knowledge you've learned over the past few days. The team that answers the most questions correctly wins. During the quiz, the other teams will be watching you from the viewing room. Ladies, you'll go first. Guys, please take a step back. Okay, ladies, you're going to be tested about flight and space travel. And when they're finished, guys, you'll have to answer questions about things women like to talk about. Cherie, you're up first. Please pick a number.
Number 2.
What was the name of the airplane Charles Lindbergh flew on his first nonstop solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean?
Spirit of the St. Louis.
That is correct.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, Andrea, which number would you like?
Question 1, please.
Number 1. The acronym NASA stands for what government agency?
National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
That is correct.
There you go. All right, 1 and 1.
Wow, the ladies off to a fast start. No hesitation on either question.
We're the best too.
Oh.
Okay, Cherie, you have the next question. It's all tied up. Which number would you like?
Number 4.
Number 4. In what state is NASA's Johnson Space Center located?
Texas.
That is correct.
I was like, yeah!
All right. Well, it's 2-1. Andrew, she's put all the pressure on you. Number 3. Who was the second man to set foot on the moon?
Buzz Aldrin.
That is correct. Very well done, ladies. 2 for 2 and no hesitation. So you guys spend a little time studying?
Yes. A little.
Okay, guys, please step forward.
All right, step it up, man.
Okay, guys, well, the ladies just proved that they're doing very well with their transformation, going 2 for 2. So now it's up to you. The score is 2-2. Since you guys have been studying all about the art of listening to women, you're going to have to answer questions about things women like to talk about, like fashion, beauty, and pop culture.
Come on, Pio.
Come on, Pio.
All right. Pio, you get the first pick. Which number would you like?
Mike, I would like card number 4, please.
Applying a base coat and a top coat are part of what spa treatment?
Oh.
Facial.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is manicure, or we would have taken pedicure. Okay, Matt, it's to you. The score is still 2-2. Which number would you like?
Mike, I'd like number 2.
What did Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie name their baby girl?
Oh, he knows this.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie named their baby girl Shiloh.
That is correct.
Yes! Woo! Maddie.
Very well done. So your team is a perfect 3 for 3. Very strong showing. Okay, Pio, it's back to you. If you miss this question, you and Cherie are out of the game. Which number would you like?
1, please.
Come on, Pio. Don't get down, buddy. Don't get down.
To stay in the game. Your girlfriend tells you she can't decide between a clutch or a hobo. What fashion accessory is she talking about?
Purse.
That is correct. Okay, Matt, it is back to you. We are all tied up at 3-3, so it all comes down to this question. If you get it right, then you and Andrea stay in the game, and you'll send Pio and Cherie home. If you get it wrong, then we'll force a tie breaking. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh, here we go. This is what it comes down to.
To win, Michael Kors is best known as a hairstylist, fashion designer, interior designer, or composer.
Michael Kors is a fashion designer.
That is correct. Congratulations, you and Andrea are still in the game. Tayo and Cherie, you guys did a great job. But now, I do have to ask you to leave the mansion. Good luck.
Thank you.
I think that everybody has insecurities, and I think that the girls and guys are more alike than what everybody may think.
I see in Cherie, without question of beauty, of course, and someone that is very real.
I think Pi is a gentleman. I think that he's a good-hearted person, but I also think that he needs to learn how to listen to women.
I like honesty in a woman, but maybe not as much honesty as Cherie has given me.
One thing I don't see is the willing and the want to change.
It's a divorced married couple here.
No, we're not. Like, we're friends and that's it.
Friend is a loose term right now.
I think Pi is a great person. I think he will, you know, be a great tax accountant for as long as he chooses that profession.
She was interpreting this as basically geek school. Every time I talked to her, she just said, I'm here to help you do this, and this.
No.
And I was helping her study, so, I mean, that was my part of the bargain. Even though I didn't help her,
He taught me the planets incorrectly. He gave me incorrect information, and I would get upset, and I